classically trained striker taking on the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. But BJJ black belt with this guy doesn't even begin to describe his credentials.
It does not describe how good he is. His vast knowledge of all the jiu-jitsu positions. This guy, once you're on the ground, there is no place where you are safe. You are constantly getting attacked. He's always throwing up submissions. He's always attacking arms. He's always attacking your neck, doing everything to try and make you think submission's coming, even if it's just to change positions to secure top.
Oh, effective strike there by Diaz. Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to just run me over. Easier said than done when you're facing Nathan Diaz. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Edwards gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Oh, nice jab by him there. And I guess on the other side, hard to get your offense going when your head keeps getting snapped back like a Pez dispenser.
Every time he tries to go forward and use his own offense, the jab is stopping him in his tracks. He's doing a great job of fighting behind him.
Nice kick there by Edwards.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Takedown defense holds up.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knees right into the midsection.
Edwards' lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of struggle. All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts. He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Right hand punch in the clinch.
All 25 total strikes have landed for Nate Diaz.
Punch over the top.
Diaz got caught by that elbow, or so it appeared. Yes, he did. 45 seconds to go here in round one. Wow, huge head kick. Oh, straight right. Oh, that lead left.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always going to be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one.
Massive head kick.
He got him.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Effective strike there by Edwards. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Oh, beautiful jab there from Leon Edwards. And if you don't know the name Leon Edwards, you're going to start to hear his name increasingly. Truly one of the better fighters in this division.
Absolutely. And the reason you don't know his name is because he's more of a quiet guy. He's very reserved. He used to be at AKA for months, and you barely knew that Rocky was even there. He was just there to get his work in. As he's doing his work now inside the octagon.
All right, single collar tie now. Edwards' lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
So as we call on the numbers, 54 total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz. And striking at a 61% accuracy rate tonight against Leon Edwards. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Diaz gets caught with that punch. Looks like his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
Back to the feet now.
Huge knee land.
Edwards gets hammered by that solid uppercut. That one got his attention. I'm not sure if I saw a Stockton slap in there, but it has been punches and bunches from...
He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Huge block there.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
45 seconds remain in the round. Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. TKO.
That was a great performance. Way to land those strikes and go and chase down the finish when you get an opportunity.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched glove.
I mean, a competitive fight. That one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 46 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Nate Diaz!
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He's spoken into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.
Stab me in my back, you ain't my dog, you getting euthanized. Lying on the gang and speaking down, that shit is suicide. Black ain't no excuse, ain't getting on because we unified. Can't move fast, you move fast, now we move faster. Can't stop till we beat you back. With me and me, you master. Won't come unless we move right faster. Destroy that night, beat you rappers. You move fast, no, we move fast. If you go fast, we must go fast and even faster. Came through fast, you move fast, now we move faster. Can't stop till we beat you bastard. With me and meet your master. Won't come last, we move right past. Destroy that night, eat you rappers. You move fast, no, we move fast. If you go fast, we must go fast and even faster. You play sick, that's pitiful. Kill beast, that is my ritual. My words through flips, reciprocal. Can't compete, I mean that literal. My flow is unpredictable. Moonwalk on beat, smooth criminal. Can't be copied, so original. Cannot stop me, I'm invisible. Economy, throwing money like a monopoly. They don't know me, I'm an anomaly. Gonna have to give you away an apology. You throw shade, but follow me, not the funny philosophy. People giving me clout the way I be using psychology. I was down at the bottom and now they can't get on top of me. I be killing the system and beating the technology. Like who that? That go too fast. That got 2 bags. His bitch got D cups. That boy got supercalifragilistic, extra dirty, so ballistic. Bars that make you shit yourself while pissing, asking for forgiveness. Came through fast, you move fast, now we move faster. Can't stop till we beat you bastard. With me and meet your master. Won't come last, we move right past. Destroy that night, eat you rappers. You move fast, no, we move fast. If you go fast, we must go fast and even faster. Came through fast, you move fast, now we move faster. Can't stop till we beat you bastard. With me and meet your master. Won't come last, we move right past. Destroy that night, eat you rappers. You move fast, no, we move fast. If you go fast, we must go fast and even faster.
I'm the one, the nine, the wonder, I'm the thunder. When I fuck me and I'm a son, you find the lungs to rhyme it, it's crime upon you. I the gun, I gotta say an I caramba. Elite when I get deep in the script. On the beat, I'ma get geek in the mix. When a piece to be get beef in the lips, I'ma get the heat and it be leaking a bit. I hail from the middle with a west, that's home. Nail ever hit it, get a guess, that's blown. The hell with a little bit of sales, I'm a killer with a yeah. When I hit it with a tech, I'm gone. People think of my age, I mean that I'ma stop with this. Like my legacy, like an Acropolis. All of you take it in your esophagus. To the people, I'm a freak show, but I really would damage your ego. When the beat go finito, finna meet yo, G.O.D. though. Gasser, the master, you made it with a slasher. The massacres coming with a pastor, the pastor. Body to the after, the faster. Pew! You heard me say, don't nobody want none. Nobody want none. In the midst of the fight, everybody want guns, so I go. And it been that way, and within that spring of disaster. When I rip and I flip and I bastard, I'm a plaster when I go faster.
Can't do faster, you move fast, yeah, we move faster. Can't stop till we beat you, bastard. Wish me and meet your master. Won't come last, we move right past. Destroy that night, eat you rappers. You move faster, we move fast. If you go fast, we must go fast and even faster. Can't do faster, you move fast, yeah, we move faster. Can't stop till we beat you, bastard. Wish me and meet your master. Won't come last, we move right past. Destroy that night, eat you rappers. You move faster, we move fast. If you go fast, we must go fast and even faster.
And coming up next, it's a UFC welterweight division matchup. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Well, this young man is a really accomplished submission specialist, and sometimes fighters get offended when you call them a specialist, but most people know what he's trying to do in there, and to this point, no one's really been able to stop him.
John, he will try to pull guard. He pulls guard anymore in the UFC at this point, but he understands that for him to be successful, the fight has to be in the grappling, in the jiu-jitsu. If he's able to extend these jiu-jitsu exchanges...
Ready? All right, so here we go. Round one is underway. I can't wait to see how this fight plays out, because he told us on Thursday that despite his opponent's submission acumen, he's more than willing to engage him.
A lot of times guys fight with their ego. They try to go and fight their opponent in their spots. Let's see if this proves to be a very bad decision.
All right, early round one, we'll see if he can use that jab and try to keep his opponent on the outside. Must be nice for these long fighters, huh?
I mean, they are able to touch you as you try to enter into range. Tonight, he needs to use his jab, use his kicks to hit his opponent before his opponent can get into range to even start to think about striking. Right hand punches the clinch. Oh, nice.
And he landed the right hand there. Single collar tie now. And potentially a critical takedown here. Oh, nice job to get back up again. You don't want to hang out on the ground with this guy.
Beautiful punch. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up once he gets to his legs. He's got to beat him defensively.
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. He got him.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton. And to watch his punch, I just put a smile on my face.
On the overhand, now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them. In the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Trying to stay in this fight. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Back to the feet. Nice jab, falls up. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
It's a big knee. Oh!
Didn't like that left hand. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Quick level change now.
He went single into a high crotch. Oh, he's taking his dude for a ride.
What a fight so far. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Round 2 underway.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Circling towards the left one. And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Head kick is blocked. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Well, his opponent tonight has done a good job of getting back to his feet, and just as I say that, planted on his back again.
Another takedown over and over and over. Look, man, I'm a wrestler, and I love takedowns. But come on, do something different. Press, punch, do one of the special moves. I mean, Jesus, takedown after takedown. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
The elbows are razor sharp, as is the accuracy rate for him tonight.
I mean, he is throwing these elbows in combination.
Oh, what a connection right up the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Gets up again here, but
Double
hurt.
leg shot.
Oh, you can feel the reverberations here at the broadcast booth as he slams him down there with conviction.
You should see that. The moment those two big boys hit the mat, John's pinned. Now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the mat. He gets in there deep. There you go.
Wow. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or he's hurt.
Single collar tie here.
Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
Listen. reference in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's going to attack armbar here.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time. And they separate. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of speed. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Less than a minute into our third and final round.
Now he's going to attack the triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
There he is. He's moving to the finisher position. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
Maybe a late submission here. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 30-27. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Khamzat Chimaev.
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him in our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by unanimous decision.
And he said he wanted to finish. But sometimes your opponent's not willing to play the game. In those instances, all you can do is control what you can control, and that's fight.
Ready? Ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1, and on one side, clearly the more well-rounded fighter, yet when we sat down with him on Thursday, first words out of his mouth, "You ain't gonna submit me, I'm gonna try to take him down."
Oh, my goodness. And you laugh just like that because you know how much of a joke this is. You want to avoid the grappling with this guy at all costs. I know he has bravado. I know he has a big ego, but it would benefit him to fight this fight and make it as easy as possible.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Punch is blocked. Combination lands for him. It was a
Double leg shot.
Oh, massive slam. That'll change the complexion of this one. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Oh.
Back and forth we go here. His misses are entertaining. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, strike there. Quick entry to get him on a single.
That was a great single.
He's got him hurt here. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. His misses are entertaining. Under 2 minutes now to go in the opening round.
Big powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
So he counters with an effective punch there, and at least in that situation, it paid to have the advantage in reach.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, and he's back up again. Those get-ups have been there for him all night. DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point. Leg kick.
Huge right hand! Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Well, he works hard to get up again here, but he looks hurt. And now trying to take the back. All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes, volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at.
All right, round two.
I mean, he's cutting him down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Slips the shot. Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. Slips that left hand.
Big kick lands. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Takedown defense holds up. And he lands a big left hand there.
When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Oh, you talk about mixing the martial arts. Perfect strategy here. And lands the left there. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
Nice strike.
How about that shin? And here he is back in familiar territory in the clinch here, and not for long. Nice trip to get the takedown.
Yeah, sometimes, John, you have a guy that is just so versatile, and they can do these takedowns in so many ways. You saw that on full display right there with that trip. Look at the whip.
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's one of choice.
And that's going to do it. Just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming, but just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched glove.
I mean, a competitive fight. That one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
We get the official decision with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliana has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 23 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout assassin.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also, most times, walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.